Defense instructors will teach us how to protect ourselves from attackers.
But at one local martial arts class, students are learning how to knock people out without even touching them. Danielle Serino joins us with tonight's Bottom Line. Danielle?
They call him the human stun gun, Walter and Robin, a martial arts instructor in Palos Hills who was given the name by the producer of Ripley's Believe It or Not. When they saw him execute what he calls his death touch, the producer said it looked like the victim had been hit with a stun gun. Well, here at the Bottom Line, we're a little more skeptical, so we wanted to know, does it work, Danielle? We took the martial arts master and his students to the mat. Tom Cameron has the power. Power to help you protect yourself. A 7th degree black belt trained by Grandmaster George Dillman, he teaches traditional martial arts to students of all ages. It's a discipline he began studying 32 years ago, basically to save his own life, growing up in a tough South Side neighborhood.
I had been attacked dozens of times, had been knifed, and finally when somebody stuck a gun up my nose and pulled the trigger and the gun jammed, I figured it was time I either learned something to protect myself or I was going to die.
He's more than just a martial arts master, though. He's one of only a handful of experts here in the United States trained in dim mak,
which translates out to poison hand.
It's a highly guarded, centuries-old secret in which you use pressure points to disable an attacker.
If I go here and touch there, the legs go out.
But Cameron claims to have an even higher power, being able to knock out an attacker without even touching them, using energy to interfere with their nervous system.
They'll get all kinds of neurological types of effects. Their body organs can shut off temporarily. They will feel like they've been hit by an electric bolt.
This so-called power led him to be labeled the human stun gun. But you ask, does it work, Danielle? We headed out to his Palos Heights studio to check out his superhero-like strengths. We also brought along 2 trained medical professionals for safety. Sure enough, his students went down, and our EMTs confirmed something funny was going on.
They're dilated.
His heart went up a little bit?
Went up a little bit, started sweating, his skin was a little clammy.
What would cause something like that?
State of shock.
The results were similar when one of Tom's students tried the technique on him. Had him hooked up to a heart monitor, which shot up 60 points when he was knocked out. Is there any way to make that happen on your own?
Not that I know of.
In like extreme shock or anything like that, if something happens, you could pretty much bring your heart rate up really fast, really quickly.
But we were still skeptical, and so were our paramedics, even with the scientific evidence.
It's just not enough evidence all put to one. It was different things at different times.
So we asked Tom to try it on someone other than his students, like us.
God, you're scared. Relax. I'm not going to hurt you.
He refused to try the touchless knockout on me, saying he thought I may get hurt.
If you touch this...
Instead, he used a light tap technique to affect my nervous system. Wait, you just hit me in the head. We were less than stunned by this stun guns demonstration, so we had Tom try it again on jiu-jitsu students at the Extreme Fitplex downtown.
Feel any heat? Feel any lightheadedness at all?
Not really.
And once again...
Yeah, if I don't even feel it, go moving on you.
I got hit in the head a lot.
The results were less than stunning.
He's not going to go.
Tom says only about 40% of people are susceptible to touchless knockouts, and natural athletes are the toughest.
They learn to translate this energy so they don't get affected by it as much.
But he stands by his death touch.
I have absolute faith in what I teach.
And so do his students, who say they're not faking this.
If you want to see for yourself, come down here and we'll be more than happy to knock you out.
To stand by his claim, the Grandmaster is offering a free week of classes to any doubters. Classes are every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at the Palos Olympic Health and Racquet Club in Palos Hills. Lessons usually last an hour and a half, and for those interested in a month of classes, the cost is $60. To find out more, call 708-865-3731. And that's the Bottom Line, Walter and Robin.